Deep within the heart of Middle-earth, beneath the towering Misty Mountains, lies one of the most terrifying creatures of legend, the Balrog. Known as Durin's Bane, this ancient demon of fire and shadow played a critical role in the dark history of the dwarven kingdom of Moria. But what exactly is this creature, and how did it come to be? To understand the Balrog, we must go back to the beginning of time. Balrogs were once Maiar, powerful spirits created by Eru Ilúvatar at the dawn of the world. Like Gandalf and Sauron, they were originally beings of light. But during the First Age, many of these spirits were corrupted by the Dark Lord Morgoth. They became his most feared servants, embodying fire, destruction, and darkness. The Balrogs fought in the wars of the First Age, laying waste to the lands of elves and men. But after Morgoth was defeated and cast into the void, most of the Balrogs were destroyed or fled into hiding. One such Balrog hid deep beneath the Misty Mountains, slumbering for thousands of years. This Balrog would later be known as Durin's Bane. Durin's Bane slept in the dark depths of Moria, undisturbed for millennia. It wasn't until the Third Age, when the dwarves of Durin's folk delved too deep in their search for mithril, that they awoke the ancient terror. In their greed, the dwarves mined further into the mountain than ever before, unknowingly disturbing the demon that lay beneath. The Balrog rose from the shadows, and Moria was consumed by darkness and death. The dwarves tried to fight back, but they were no match for the ancient power of the Balrog. Their king, Durin VI, was slain by the creature, earning it the name Durin's Bane. The dwarves were forced to abandon their kingdom, and Moria was left in ruin, a shadowed tomb haunted by the memory of their once great halls. But what exactly makes Durin's Bane so terrifying? Balrogs are beings of both fire and shadow, and their mere presence can strike fear into the hearts of even the bravest warriors. They are enveloped in flames, wielding fiery whips and swords, their strength immense. Durin's Bane, like all Balrogs, is ancient, older than most beings in Middle-earth. It is a creature born in the earliest days of the world, a living remnant of a time when the forces of evil were at their peak. For centuries, Durin's Bane ruled Moria in silence. No one dared to venture into the deep halls of Khazad-dûm, but when the Fellowship of the Ring entered the mines, their presence once again stirred the ancient demon. The iconic moment comes when Gandalf faces off against Durin's Bane on the bridge of Khazad-dûm. The Fellowship, pursued by orcs and goblins, rushes through the dark halls of Moria, only to realize they are being hunted by something far worse. As the Balrog approaches, a suffocating darkness fills the chamber, and flames lick the walls. It is here that Gandalf, the Grey Wizard, stands alone against the Balrog. With his staff and sword in hand, Gandalf confronts Durin's Bane on the narrow bridge, delivering his famous line, "You shall not pass." Gandalf shatters the bridge, sending the Balrog plunging into the abyss, but the creature's fiery whip drags Gandalf down with it. Their battle rages deep in the caverns of the world, culminating in the Balrog's defeat, but at a great cost. Gandalf himself perishes, only to be later reborn as Gandalf the White. So, what makes Durin's Bane so significant? Durin's Bane is not just a mindless monster. It represents the lingering evils of the ancient world. Even in the Third Age, long after Morgoth's defeat, remnants of his dark power still haunt Middle-earth. The Balrog's presence in Moria is a stark reminder that the past is never truly gone, and the greed of the dwarves led to their downfall when they awoke this ancient terror. Balrogs, especially Durin's Bane, are symbols of destructive power, corruption, and forgotten horrors. They connect the ancient past of Middle-earth to the present, reminding us that even the greatest kingdoms can fall when faced with the shadows of history. Durin's Bane, the Balrog of Moria, is one of the most iconic figures of terror In Tolkien's world, a being of fire, shadow, and ancient evil, it claimed the lives of kings and even Gandalf himself. Its defeat marked a turning point in the War of the Ring, but the memory of its power still lingers in the dark halls of Moria. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend of Durin's Bane, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more Tolkien lore, and let us know what other creatures of Middle-earth you'd like to learn about next.